Namaste my dear friends. Today we are going to have a discussion about the story Without Food and Water. The topic today is Without Food and Water. Here we are having a general discussion. In English, anything, the language can be learned with listening to the general discussion. The more we listen, the better language we are going to learn. So my dear friends, don't listen with your ears, but try to listen with your heart. Involve yourself when you are listening. So I'd be very much thankful for you, all the children who started listening. Now coming to the food, let us talk about the food. We are getting food from the plants and animals, and primarily from the plants. Even the animals also have to eat the food from the plant. So plant is a primary source for getting the food, and this plant is preparing the food with the help of the sunlight. Without sun there is no food. Today we are living because of this food. This food is making us alive. Without food we cannot do our work, we cannot live, we cannot grow, we cannot heal. If any problem is there, the healing is also being done with the good food. See here, when you are taking food, in our culture, we worship the food. We have the habit of worshipping the food. Whenever we are having food, we pray to God. We thank for getting this food onto your plate, into our plates. So my dear friends, this attitude of worshipping is an important attitude. Today's children are just having their food sitting in front of the TV channels or sitting, no, this is a wrong habit. This is not the habit what our ancestors taught us. Our ancestors taught us how to eat and how not to eat, what to eat and what not to eat, when to eat and when not to eat. All these are being given, the discipline is being given. The only thing is we are forgetting the discipline, and that is the root cause for all kinds of problems we are facing today. So food is not a simple thing. Food is a big issue today, and it must be taken with a great consciousness. Food should not be taken, should not be gulped. It should be taken consciously. So my dear friends, all of us know that if you are not having your food, do not have your food for one day. What do you observe? You just skip your breakfast, you skip your lunch, you skip your dinner or supper on one day and observe. What do you observe? You don't have the energy to get up of your bed. You don't have the energy to play. You don't have the energy to talk. You don't have the energy to do any of your work. So my dear friends, without food you cannot get the energy. And without energy, we cannot live. So food is a very essential thing which is giving energy for us. This is the right fuel. See, the right fuel is going to make increase the life of an engine. Similarly, the right food habits are going to increase the lifespan of a person and going to give the best health to the person, best happiness to the person. So, economy to a person in all dimensions, food plays a key role. But today, most of the people are being driven away by their senses. They are not able to control their senses, but the senses are controlling them. See, here very essential thing. In our Vedic literature, he says that have the control on your sense, have the control on your tongue. This person who gets the control on his tongue can control many things. Control on the sense. We need not control the external thing. We have to control the internal. And this control, a person who can control his own senses can definitely control the whole universe. Some people eat the food. Some people live for the sake of eating. Eating is their passion. They love eating. They focus completely on the maximum on eating. Some people live, some people have their food only for living, to make this body work function in a better way. For them, these two categories of people are very essential. There is one category who live for eating. There is another category who just have their food just for their living, a better living. So, my dear friends, to which section you belong to, you have to decide. We should not be driven away by the taste of the food. We should check to ourselves to what extent this is good for my health, to what extent this is good. See, whenever we are having our food, take an oath that I am not going to watch the TV and have my food. I am going to have my food with a divine worshipping attitude, thankful attitude. Before we have our food, we have to thank to all the farmers. It is their hardship. Because of their hardship, you are having your lunch today. You are having your breakfast today. Thank all the people who worked for it. So this thankful attitude is a very important. We must have the food like a prasad. Not overeating is the root cause for all the diseases. Overeating is not good. Not eating is not good. Completely not eating is not good. An average, always going in the madhyastham, in the middle way, that is the best. See, always 60-70% of the stomach is filled. 30% should always be kept empty. Then only we must be in a position to be actively participating in any work after meal. After meal, we are searching for a bed, indicates that we are not healthy. Our habits are not healthy. These food habits are very essential. And write down the list of fruits what you are taking. Write down the list of vegetables what you are taking. Write down the list of the cereals, the pulses, the nuts, the spices. There are so many things on this planet. You have a great option of eating so many things. But these food items are being divided into Sattvic, Tamasic and Rajasic Ahar. The Sattvic Ahar is nothing but a fresh fruit, a fresh vegetable and a fresh thing. Soon after cooking, you are eating within 2 hours or 3 hours. That is fresh. 1.5 hours onwards. It is a fresh food. This is the way of eating. That is called the Sattvic food. You are not going for too much of sweet or too much of sour taste, too much of extreme taste doesn't come under Sattvic. The simple taste comes under Sattvic. A person who takes the Sattvic food, his mindset is peaceful. And he is going to think in a peaceful manner. He is not emotionally at his peak. He is having a good emotional stability. He has control on his own senses. So my dear friends, having the Sattvic food is the best habit. And next is a Tamasic food. Tamas means a sleepiness. Tamas means a mild dullness. You're not willing to, you're not at your best energy. You're willing to sleep, you're willing to rest. The body is with good amount of inertia of rest. That comes with your Tamasic Ahar. Tamasic Ahar is nothing but the stored food, the packed food, the food which comes from the industry. It is not coming. The food which is coming from the industry is produced, is packed 6 months back or an year back or 1 month back or some time back. It is not fresh. Such kind of food is going to make a person tamas, means inactive, inertia, enters the body. That person cannot be at his full energy. When a person is not at his full energy, definitely the impact is there on the rest of all the kinds of activities he comes across. So, chocolates, biscuits, or the thumbs ups, all the cool drinks, all the things which are coming from the industry, from an industry, that all the packed food, that comes under the tamas. Fresh fruit comes under the Sattvic food. Always we should check to what extent, how much percentage of the Sattvic food did I have? How much percentage of the Tamasic food did I have today? Check to yourself. It is waste of ounce of practice is better than tons of theory. How many tons of theory you have studied is of no use. How much you have practiced in your day-to-day life, that is important. And what are the kinds of food that is available around you? You need not go and eat a food which comes from some other a long distance to you. You can just eat the food which is very nearly available for you. That is a suitable food for that particular area, that particular zone. God knows what is the kind of food should be given to this particular atmospheric conditions, and that food will be supplied. So, my dear friends, you need not crave for the food which is coming from far away. No, a place like a tropical zone, like in Telangana, in Andhra, a thing which is coming from far distance. No, we need not. Our guava is the best food. Our pomegranate is best. Our papaya is best. Whatever the food we are getting in this particular area, this is enough. So, and Rajasic ahar is very intensive taste. It's very tasty. It's very tasty, like biryanis and all the things which are very tasty, very impressive, very tasty. But taking a Rajasic ahar in too much content and a regular content is going to increase anger in a person, is going to increase the restlessness in a person, is going to increase, decrease the control on his own senses. He loses the control on his senses and he just will become an animal kind of person. So, my dear friends, whenever we are taking a food, we must be conscious in taking the food. The food what we eat must be conscious. List out all the kinds of food that is available around you. List out the kind of fruits, vegetables, cereals, pulses, nuts, all in your diet, everything should cover. It is not that you are eating the same rice in the morning, same rice in the afternoon, same rice in the night. This is going to make a person sick. A complete diet should consist of all these things. This is very essential, and the food has to be taken only when you are enjoying a good amount of hunger. Eating any food without hunger is taking poison. Eating a food without hunger is a root cause for all diseases. One must enjoy a good amount of hunger, and the food must be taken with hungry stomach. When a stomach is not hungry, that indicates that the stomach is not ready to take the food. Whenever we are sick, the mouth is not tasty. The taste buds are not giving. They are bitter in taste. They are not willing to have the food. At that time, Lankanam Paramoshadam. In our culture, whenever any person is sick, the best medicine is Lankanam, means having fasting. Fasting is a culture of this nation. Fasting is a culture of this nation. Fasting is going to drain the system, clean the system, and rejuvenate the system. This is the culture of this country. The nation this culture have taught us many things. Whenever you are eating, you should not waste the food. When you are worshipping a food, naturally you will not waste the food. A single grain should not be there in your plate. It should be so cleanly and so neatly eaten, and nothing should be thrown around your plate. Just we can decide a person's attitude and the person's development just by the way he eats. Just by seeing the way in which he eats is very important. This is a very essential thing. And generally, in our culture, we don't come onto the roadside and eat. We just sit, and there is a place for us to sit and eat. Roadside eating is not good, but today most of the youth are eating on the roadside. This is the most worst thing which is happening. And it should not be. The outside hotel food is the most dangerous thing. Anything which is cooked by the mother at home is the best. Amrutahar. That is Amrut. Whatever they may think it is. Anything which you are taking from outside and eating, this is the poison you are taking. But it is very tasty, but it is a poison you are taking. So this is going to increase. Today the pharmaceutical companies are increasing at a high rate. Why? Because the food intake is going in a wrong direction. In our culture, we just only eat with your right hand. We don't touch the plate with our left hand. We don't eat with the left hand. We only use this. And today, most of the marriages, most of the places, we are seeing that 50% of the rice is being wasted. Wasting the food is a big sin. We should never waste the food. Wasting of Annam Parabrahma Swarupam. The Annam is considered as Parabrahma Swarupam. It's considered as a Swarupam of the God. It's a form of the God. It is in the plate. Your food is nothing but your life in the plate. The food is nothing but your life. Your life is existing in your plate in the form of food. How can we neglect it? How can we disrespect it? We must give utmost respect to it. 50% of the functions, the food is being wasted, which is a big sin uttered by all. And most of the people are just standing and eating, which is the worst habit. Sitting on a chair and eating is also not correct. Sitting on the ground, having an elevated stool before you and keeping the plate on it and eating. And in the olden days, in the previous, in our culture, Sahapankti Bhojanam, all the people used to have a mat for eating. It's a long mat for eating. And all the people used to sit down on the ground, on the mat, and had an elevated, a small stool before them, and used to keep the plate. This was the culture of this country. Eating together, living together. We are all social animals. Some people today, we are seeing that fellow will sit individually, alone and eating. Any person is eating alone, he is not perfectly mentally in normal condition. He is some kind of mental element is there in that particular person. Eating together, living together, sharing together. This sharing attitude is a very important attitude. Until and unless a person learns this attitude, he cannot, tomorrow's life becomes horrible. People cannot spare anybody. This is a kind of cooperativeness is important. Not the competitiveness is important. Not the costly food important. Simple food. The food should not be made more and more complicated and taken. Food must be taken as simple as possible. As simple as possible. Good intake, quality intake of the food is going to make you a right person in a right time. So my dear friends, let us take a oath that I am not going to waste the food. And I am going to gain some knowledge about what are the kinds of food it is available around. And I am going to make a diet, a balanced diet. And please, I request all the children should learn cooking, minimum cooking. You need not become great chefs, but you must learn how to cook minimum, because this body has to be maintained. Even cooking is a skill, must be learnt. Don't think that this is the duty of only the mother. No. Everybody in the house should learn, have minimum knowledge about cooking. And it should not be taken from the hotels. And see, my dear friends, coming to the water, without water, it's very difficult. 70%, see, 70% 70 to 75% of this earth is covered with water. 70% of this body is also filled with water. So in our intake, 70% should be, water should be there in our diet. So water is going to make this body healthy. And pure water, rainwater is a pure form of water. The second thing is the river water, which is not polluted, but today we cannot get without any pollution, you can't see any river. Every river is being polluted. And we are the root cause for that. And it is this we have to correct. And the third best is the bore water. And next is the rest of the water. And in the water, in the bore water, definitely there will be some kind of salts. When you boil the water, most of the salts will be precipitated. So better you take the water in a pure form. So my dear friends, you can learn more about water. So without water, we can't exist. We can't exist. And most of the fruits are having, 90% of them are filled with water. Most of the vegetables are filled with water. When we are taking more and more amount of fruit and vegetable, naturally we are taking more and more quantity of water. Less water intake is going to make us sick. If we are taking a food without quality, that is going to make us sick. Today, pharma companies are increasing because we are not attentive, we are not focusing on this kind of habit, which makes a person. If we forget about this, it's going to break a person. Making and baking both are in your hand. So be conscious when you are eating food and when you are drinking. Have right habits of eating food and drinking food. Write some kind of principle. You adopt some kind of norms and conditions you keep for yourself. This is the way I am going to be. I am not going to eat the food after 7 o'clock. Eat the food early. That is a very important thing. During the daytime, eat the food early. Not eating in the midnights. Midnight eating is not good. In that way, there are so many things. You listen to your parents and grandparents. They are going to educate. Listen to great people are there who are working on this area, and they are dedicating their lives for educating the people around. Like Manthan Satyanarayan Raju. There are many people are there. Listen to them. Listen to their speeches. Gain the knowledge. During this corona time, most of the people who went to the hospitals, they didn't come back. But the people who are taking care by themselves, changing the food habits, they are perfectly alright. So many diseases are going to come. Many virus, many bacteria will come. It is our immune system which is going to work against it. It's the food which is going to clear the disease, not the medicine. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Till now, we have discussed about without food and water. Okay? Now, I request everyone to open your book or a story paper. Let me read once you check your papers. Suppose there is no food to eat and there is no water to drink. How long can you live? A week or a month? See, question yourself. Suppose if you do not eat food for a longer time, can we survive? It's very difficult, right? In the same way, without water, it is very difficult for us to live for a longer time. Without food and drink, we will die in about a week. But we can live longer on water. In 1888, an Italian lived only on water for 40 days. And a Scotsman lived on water for 50 days in the year 1891. Okay, children? Now, let us see the exercise part. First one, a man dies in about a week or a month without food and drink. A man dies in about a month. A man can live longer on air or water. A man can live longer on water. We can live only on water for about a month or a year. For a month. An Italian lived on water for about how many days? 40 or 50 days? 40 days. And fifth one, in the year 1888 or 1891, a Scotsman lived on water for over a month in the year 1891. Okay. Next, let us see the matching. First one, food, eat, month, drink and week. See, let us see the pictures and let us match the given words. First one is food. See, this is the food. Next, eat. See, this boy is eating. Next, month. This is month. Okay. Next, drink. This boy is drinking. And week. See, this is a week. Okay, children. Now, let us discuss the new words that we came across in the given lesson. Okay. First one, suppose. Second one, there. Third one, foot. Fourth one, water. Fifth one, month. Sixth one, die. Seventh one, longer. Eighth one, Italian. Ninth one, Scotsman. 10th one, drink. Now I request everyone to note down the same in your answer book and practice reading and writing. Thank you, children.